Manchester United have beaten Everton 3-1 this evening. Really pleased with that. Manchester United deserved winners in the end. There was a few hairy moments in this match, but overall Manchester United have come out on top, which was expected at Old Trafford. Third round of the FA Cup, through to the fourth round, which doesn't really matter how you play as long as you get through the game. Manchester United haven't changed too many players in this game. Only three players from the last game. He's not really changing too many players at this moment in time. I'm putting strongish lineups out in the cup competitions because this is a great chance for Manchester United to win a trophy, the FA Cup or the League Cup this season. And against the team we were expected to beat, we got the early goal from Antony. Really pleased that Antony's got himself a goal this evening. I've been a little bit critical of Antony over the last few games. He has been a bit poor in some of them games. Hopefully though, that's his fourth goal of the season now. Maybe if he can get himself 10 goals and 10 assists this season in his first season with Manchester United, that would be a decent return for Antony coming in from the Eredivisie, which is definitely a lot easier league. So that would be a pretty good return for Manchester United. But we are starting to get options. If we can get Sancho back as another option, then we've got options. So if players aren't performing very well, we've got options to bring off the bench. It's just that striker position that we're struggling at the moment. Antony had one that hit wide of the post, which could have done better with. Then Everton have equalised through that David De Gea howler. I don't know what David De Gea was doing there, which was stupid. Manchester United should have been going in leading at half time, but we were drawing. Anthony Martial squandering a good chance where it was a decent save from Jordan Pickford, but he should have scored when he went through on goal. And that is my main problem. I don't think Anthony Martial is ever going to be that clinical striker that takes them chances all the time. I mean, he gets himself some good runs. He goes on 3, 4, 5 games where he gets some really good goals, and then he goes on them barren spells. He's just never been consistent enough. And over the years, besides I think one season where he got about 23 goals, his goal scoring record has been pretty poor over a whole season. And I don't think that he's going to be the man that Erik ten Hag relies on next season to lead the line. I do think a new centre forward will come in, and Anthony Martial will finally be off, to be honest, or at the very best for him, a backup player for Manchester United. But second half, Manchester United have got the goal quite early in that second half. Marcus Rashford doing well down the wing, in brilliant form at the moment, and I do hope it continues. I'm not sure yet whether it's going to continue over the whole season, but at the moment Rashford is doing very well. Got himself an assist for the first goal and then made the second goal as well, put into their own net, Everton there. And there was some hairy moments in this game. Everton did get another goal through Calvert-Lewin, but was rightly ruled offside. And it did look like Everton were pushing, maybe potentially going to get an equaliser in this game. There was, as I say, some hairy moments. Manchester United have made a number of substitutions in that second, or 5 substitutions, I think, in the second half, which does disrupt the play of a lot of teams if you make 5 substitutions. I mean, that's half your outfield players being changed, and you can't keep a rhythm. And Garnacho has won Manchester United a penalty in that last minute, and Marcus Rashford has dispatched it. I think he did deserve himself a goal this evening, Rashford. He did have a couple of shots, one in the first half which Pickford parried, and that free kick in the second half which Pickford definitely should have saved anyway. But he's been in so good form, he probably deserves to get himself that penalty there at the end. And Manchester United are through to the next round, so overall pretty happy with that, to be honest. It doesn't really matter how you win these games in the FA Cup as long as you get through. It'll be nice to see if Manchester United could get a lower league team in the next round at home. Again, like we've got with Charlton in the League Cup, but you never know who Manchester United are going to get. Often we've got some stinky ties like Premier League opposition over the last few years. We haven't really got many lower league teams. If there is any left, it would be nice to see. But it does look like Erik ten Hag is taking these cup competitions seriously. He's playing a fairly strong team. The only real youngster that's getting any game time at the moment is Alejandro Garnacho. But hopefully Jadon Sancho will come back into the fold soon and give Manchester United more options, another dimension of the substitutes bench, because I don't really know what we're going to do up front if and when Anthony Martial does get another injury. He did end up playing Rashford more through the middle when Martial went off in this game, but I don't know if that is the option. We are a bit thin there. Could we still dip into the market? I think we might still do that, but overall pleased with that. We roll on to Charlton in the week. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on that. Marcus Rashford was definitely man of the match in this game for me. 2 assists and a goal for him. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit that share button Really does help me out, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.